I know, having spoken to Tank, he really doesn't want to do anything that's less than top tier.
Yeah.
Something of that magnitude. Maybe it's Shakur, maybe it's, Ryan Garcia.
Top tier fights. That's exactly what we want to see from that man, Gervonta Tank Davis, because, he's widely considered the best at 135. I know I think so.
Yeah.
But those unifications will definitely help solidify that. So we'll get that in the near future, according to Steven Espinoza. Hopefully.
If I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. But if I tell you I'm no good, you know one line.
Yo, what's good, Boxing Talk family? It's your boy, Dr. Boxing Talk, back for another YouTube video. Banger, man. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I know what time it is. The doctor's in the house, man. So check this out. As you see from Steven Espinoza, he said that he spoke with Tank personally, directly. And he said that, Tank wants all top tier fights this year in 2025. That's great news for a boxing fan. Whether you like him or not, he's one of the biggest stars in boxing, top three, with number one, numero uno, being Saul Cinnamon Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? He's the face of boxing. Number two and number three, in whatever order, is probably Anthony Joshua and Gervonta Tank Davis. Yeah. So they're definitely the cash cows, with Cinnamon being number one. Gervonta Tank Davis, what he does is going to be heavily watched, in the boxing realm. Now we want to see him. Well, I know I want to see him in unifications. To me, those are big fights. It doesn't really get too much bigger than that. But some people have specific fighters they want to see him against. Some people want to see him against Teofimo Lopez. Some people want to see him against Devin Haney. Some people want to see him against Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko, and stuff like that. Me, I would like for him to clean out his division. So when Steven Espinoza says, he talked to Tank and he wants top tier fights, and he mentions Shakur Stevenson, that's one of the ones that we want to see, right? Because to me, Gervonta Tank Davis is the best at 135, and Shakur Stevenson is number two. And I think that the only threat to beat them is each other, in my personal opinion. So that's good right there. You know what I'm saying? So to hear that Shakur is on the horizon, at least in the thought process according to Steven Espinoza, that's great news. But we already knew this, right? Because Gervonta Tank Davis has mentioned these names before.
Yeah.
Now, the other name that he mentioned was Ryan Garcia. If you listen to the full interview, or keep going, he said Ryan Garcia is another top tier fight. I want to be very clear when I say this. Look me in my eyes now. There's nothing top tier about Ryan Garcia. Yes! Besides, his social media presence and popularity. Ryan Garcia, his biggest accomplishment in boxing and the professional ranks is winning a WBC interim belt against Luke Campbell years ago. You know what I'm saying? So he's not really accomplished at all. Now, top tier doesn't mean that is top tier from a skill standpoint. Top tier can mean a magnitude, revenue generation standpoint, popularity standpoint. Then yeah, Ryan Garcia fits the bill that way in a rematch. But other than that, he's not like a Shakur Stevenson. He's not like a Vasily Lomachenko. Hell, he's not like a Denise Baranchik either. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather see Tank fight those guys, or the Baranchik and Keyshawn Davis winner, because they're fighting for Baranchik's title. Baranchik will be having his first defense against Keyshawn Davis. So I'd like to see him against the winner over Ryan Garcia. But if you talk about earning potential and popularity, then yeah, Ryan Garcia is definitely in the mix. But let's keep it very real. Ryan Garcia is most known for in the boxing ring for getting knocked out and stopped by by Gervonta Tank Davis. Not knocked out, but he was stopped. Hit to the body. He wasn't knocked out cold, but he was stopped, essentially a KO. And then his other most notable feat is cheating Devin Haney. That's it.
We do not let people who are on the juice discuss real athletes. That's all.
So he's known for getting stopped, and he's known for cheating Devin Haney. He's not a top tier talent. Now, is he a top tier presence? Of course. So that will work with it, like I said before, with it being a big magnitude, a high magnitude fight, a highly viewed fight it would be. But as far as magnitude, as far as due to skill and top tier talent, no, that's not it. It's never been the case. So me personally, I would much rather see Gervonta Tank Davis fight Vasily Lomachenko unification, Shakur Stevenson unification, or fight the winner of Baranchik and Keyshawn Davis. That's what I would prefer. Y'all let me know what y'all prefer in the comments, man. Who would you rather see him fight? Are you interested in a Ryan Garcia rematch? Are you interested in him going up to 140 and fighting Teofimo or anybody else? Or you don't even care about the divisions. If you want to catch weight between him and Devin Haney or something like that, y'all let me know in the comments, man. Which would y'all prefer? I told you my preference will be unification, whether it's against Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko, or the winner of Baranchik and Keyshawn Davis. But I know I don't represent the masses in that thought process all the time. So y'all let me know what y'all think about in the comments. And don't forget to smack that like button. But most importantly, remember, with God, we can do anything. Without God, we're nothing. The doctor's out. Peace. From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold, we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.